Scott is standing by with a field hockey player and a psychology major. Here's Scott.
And Gary, so much more. Amanda Magadan from Randolph, New Jersey, certainly a field hockey player, certainly a psychology major. But Amanda, your accomplishments here at Lafayette have been tremendous. Talk us through some of those and what you're most proud of your accomplishments.
Well, I've been selected to the first team All-Patriot League this past year. Last year, I was selected to the second team All-Patriot League. I had a 3.58 GPA this past semester, so that was pretty exciting. And I've also been renamed to the USA U21 Field Hockey team.
I told you there was a lot more. Let's talk about that U21 team. It has to be a huge honor to play for a national team, especially in an Olympic year. Tell me about that experience.
Well, it's pretty exciting. I get to see and meet a lot of the Olympic players and understand the conditioning and what they have to go through to be Olympic athletes. And it's also pretty exciting because for the junior Pan American Games, I was recently named to that selection team, so that's also pretty exciting.
So is field hockey something that's in your near future as well, beyond college?
Potentially. I'm not positive yet. I'm keeping my options open, but if the door's open, definitely.
And certainly Lafayette experience involves a whole lot more than just athletics. You're also a part of the Oaks Leadership Academy, which is a very helpful way to develop your leadership skills, and it's meant for the student athlete anyway. What's been your experience there?
I think it's a really beneficial experience because it's allowed me as a leader to develop and, like self-reflect and evaluate yourself, which I think you don't always get that time to really focus and practice your leadership skills. So I think it's really valuable in that aspect.
So you're just a junior this year. You're gaining all this experience as a junior. How do you feel your role will change as a senior next year, not just in the classroom, but also with the field hockey team?
Well, this past year I was actually junior captain, so that was pretty exciting. But I think next year, as a senior captain, it's really important, part of my role, to continue, obviously, the team chemistry and the team building and move us forward with our season, but also to develop other leaders on our team, which is not something you always see as a leader that you get the chance to do. So I think that'll be really interesting, being able to not only lead myself, but help others lead.
Another big part of the Lafayette experience is always the student and faculty interaction. Has there been any faculty members that have been particularly influential for you?
Yeah, one of my professors, Robert Allen, he's in the psych department, has been really influential to potential career paths following Lafayette, my time here at Lafayette. So he's been really influential in helping me, figure out what I want to do and how to get there.
Obviously, you brought a certain skill set to Lafayette. What's been the biggest change in Amanda since the day you set foot on campus?
I would have to say probably my competitive aspect. I think that I was competitive before, but the people around me have helped me be more competitive by pushing me to new heights. So I would say my competitive.
I have a feeling we're going to hear a lot about you in the future. If you were to write a headline 10 years from now, what would that headline say?
Oh, gosh. Magadan on the national team. I don't know.
There you go, putting her on the spot a little bit. Gary, every time we sit down with a Lafayette student, you see the quality behind that student, not just classroom, not just athletics, but just so much more. Amanda Magadan, member of the class of 2017, big things in store. Back over to you.